Welcome to Beyond a Happy Marriage. I'm Arcadius.
And I'm Monica.
If you are striving for something deeper than just a happy marriage,
if you want a relationship that's truly transformative, that leads to intentional living,
then this podcast is for you.
We are absolutely delighted to bring our conversations to English-speaking couples around the world. Hello, welcome to today's episode. My name is Dr. Monika Dovejko, and I'm a scientist and a fertility awareness educator. Before we start, I want you to stop for a moment and think. Have you felt uneasy lately for no reason? Is falling asleep difficulty? Do you feel like your brain suddenly switches into anxiety mode before your period? If you answered yes to any of these questions, today's episode could change your life. Because we are going to talk about progesterone, the hormone that acts like your brain's natural stress medicine. And most women don't even know they're missing it. Before we begin, meet the woman who revolutionized our understanding of hormones. Dr. Sarah Hill is a professor of evolutionary psychology at Texas Christian University. She has over 100 scientific publications. Her research has been featured in the New York Times or Washington Post. But you know what's most fascinating? For 10 years, she took birth control pills, and throughout those years, she studied women's hormones. But only a year after stopping the pill, when she felt an enormous difference, did she understand the truth. This is how she describes that moment. I felt like I woke up from a nap I didn't know I was taking. I just felt so much more vibrant, energetic, and alive than I had in a really long time. That changed everything. She started researching how birth control pills actually affect women's brains. And what she discovered, all women should know. So what is progesterone? Dr. Hill calls it the warm mom hormone. Progesterone makes you feel hungrier, sleepier, more relaxed. It prepares your body for the possibility of growing another human being. But something much deeper happens in your brain. Listen carefully. When you have natural progesterone in your body, it does something remarkable. It converts into a substance called allopregnanolone. Allopregnanolone. This substance acts on GABA receptors in your brain. These are exactly the same receptors that the drugs like Xanax or Valium work on, anti-anxiety medications. Dr. Hill says it plainly. Progesterone allows us to create our own internal Xanax. It calms the brain and relaxes it. Your body produces natural anxiety medicine every month if you ovulate. And now the most important truth that most women don't know. Birth control pills don't contain real progesterone. They use something called progestins. These are synthetic, artificial versions. And here is the problem. Progestins are made from testosterone, not from progesterone. When progestins break down in the body, there is no release of allopregnanolone. Your brain never gets that big chill out effect that we get from real deal progesterone. Without that, more anxiety, more depression. And the research confirms this. A large study from Denmark, published in JAMA Psychiatry, examined hundreds of thousands of women. They discovered that women using pills patches or rings had 40 to 90% higher risk of depression than women with natural cycles. 40 to 90%. And in teenagers, the risk was 2 to 3 times higher. Even worse data. Young women between 15 and 19 years old on the pill had more than twice the risk of suicide than girls who weren't taking them. These aren't small differences. These are enormous differences. The pill simply rewrites all systems from top to bottom, including the brain. Why? Because receptors for estrogen and progesterone are everywhere in your body, especially in the brain. These hormones affect how you learn, how you remember, how you control emotions, how you speak, how you enter relationships, and how you eat. When you take the pill, these synthetic hormones reach all these receptors, but they transmit different messages than natural hormones. One of the most shocking discoveries is what happens to your stress response. Normally, when you experience stress, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol helps you learn from stressful situations and adapt better to them in the future. But women on the pill, they have a blunted cortisol response. Some have none at all. Dr. Hill explains, the stress hormone profile of pill-taking women is similar to people who have experienced chronic stress. Think about that. Your body responds to stress as if you were under constant stress, even if you're not. But there is good news. Your body knows how to fix this. When you ovulate naturally, without pills, your body produces real progesterone. And that's when the magic happens. After ovulation, the empty space left by the egg turns into a little factory. It's called the corpus luteum. And for the next 2 weeks, it produces progesterone. This natural progesterone calms your nervous system, acting like your own Xanax. Helps you sleep deeply, especially a week before the period. Stabilizes mood, protecting you from anxiety and depression. Prepares the body for pregnancy, even if you're not planning to be pregnant. Balances estrogen, which on its own can be too stimulating. Supports the thyroid, which affects your metabolism and energy. Protects breast tissue, reducing cancer risk. Strengthens bones, especially important as you age. Reduces inflammation throughout the body. All of this happens naturally, automatically. But if your body can ovulate. So what can block this process? The first thing, obviously, is the birth control pills. They specifically block ovulation. But there are also other factors that many women don't know about. 1. Alcohol. Research shows that drinking more than 4 drinks weekly can disrupt ovulation. Especially beer. It contains barley, which raises a hormone called prolactin. High prolactin blocks progesterone. Next one. Too few healthy fats. Your body needs fat to produce all hormones. I'm not talking about fast food. I'm talking about healthy fats, avocados, nuts, olive oil, fatty fish like salmon or mackerel. Without them, your body simply doesn't have the building blocks to create hormones. Chronic stress. Oh, this is huge. When you're stressed, your body thinks this isn't a safe time to ovulate, and it simply stops ovulating. Without ovulation, zero progesterone. Too few calories or overly intense training. If your body thinks there is famine or that you need to run from danger again, it blocks ovulation. Some medications. Some antidepressants can affect your cycle. So if you are taking medication, please talk to your doctor about how they might affect your hormones. One of the most fascinating studies Dr. Hill cites involved exotic dancers. Researchers checked how much dancers earned at different phases of their cycle. And what did they discover? During ovulation, when estrogen was high, they earned an average of $335 per shift. In the luteal phase, after ovulation, with high progesterone, $260. During menstruation, with low hormones, $185. But dancers on the pill, they didn't have these peaks. They earned evenly, averagely, regardless of the day. What does this mean? Natural hormones change how you move, how you communicate, how people respond to you. The pill flattens all of that. You are a different person on the birth control than you are when you're off the pill. This isn't a judgment. It's simply a scientific fact. So what can you do with this knowledge? First, understand that your symptoms aren't in your head. You're not too sensitive. Your body is communicating with you. Second, if you're on the pill and feel unlike yourself, talk to your doctor. Maybe there are other options. Maybe natural family planning method can work for you. Third, support your ovulation, natural ovulation, by limiting alcohol. Eat enough healthy fats, avocados, nuts, olive oil, fish. Manage stress, meditation, walks, whatever calms you. Eat enough calories, especially if you exercise a lot, and especially in luteal phase. Sleep enough. Sleep is crucial for hormone production. And fourth, educate yourself. You can read a lot more how to sync with your body on our website, natprofam.com. Progesterone isn't just a hormone. It's your natural protection, your internal calm, your strength. Every month, when you ovulate, your body gives you a gift of calm, stability, protection. Most women don't even know this gift exists, but now you know. And what you do with this knowledge can change your life. You deserve calm. You deserve good sleep. You deserve to feel like yourself. Your body knows how to do this. It just needs support. If this episode was valuable to you, share it with a friend, sister, mum, with every woman who deserves to know the truth about progesterone. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.